Hey, it's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time. There's secret, sexual fantasies. Ooh. We want to know what your person is thinking when they want to get all intimate and sweat and bothered, or what they have secret desires about. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4PILES. One of my piles has extra cards. Please buckle your seatbelts, brace yourself, because whenever I have extra cards, it's a bit rough, so don't shoot the messenger, as I always say. Please allow me to pick my piles, please. Please. Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are well. First pile is going to be this Bailey say, bitch, better have my money. Second pile is going to be the star niche right there. Say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I know what you are. Third pile is going to be his cardamom seeds. Say, dun, 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 dun. Last but not least, is going to be a cinnamon stick. Say, boom, boom, boom. Why you look so sexy? I got that boom, boom. If anybody knows that song besides me, that'd be great. But that's all I got for you. I'm done embarrassing myself. If you guys could look down below, you'll see some timestamps for you. Can you please like, share, and subscribe? I love that part. Do some elevator music for you so you can pick your piles. Peace. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm all done. Please don't judge me. Please. What's up, Bailey? If we want to know your person's secret sexual fantasy, whoever you have in your mind's eye. Let's talk about them. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what is their secret sexual fantasy? We want to know. We want to know. Great Spirit, what's going on with them? Secret sexual fantasy. Okay. Oh boy. Your person wants to do it out in public, but I feel like it's going to be embarrassed attachment to that, and I'm going to get to that soon. My Six of Wands is all about public attention, victory, attraction is what I'm hearing, and being seen with the Six of Wands. But if y'all do it in public, y'all will be embarrassed. I'm going to just pause right there. You're going to be embarrassed because I feel like, you're going to have an extra set of eyes, or you're going to get caught. So this person wants to do it in public or outdoors or outside where people will pass by. The Six of Wands is a lot of passing by energy and being seen. So they want to do it in public. Freaky deaky. What's going on here? 10 of Swords. They want to penetrate you, or they want you to penetrate them in public. That's what I'm getting with the 10 of Swords, because the 10 of Swords is a whole lot of penetrating, okay? It's 10 swords being stabbed in someone's back. And I feel like we got a victim out here. Whether other people are the victim or you're going to play the victim, I don't know. But I see other people are going to be the victim in the situation because they don't want to see what y'all got going on, is what I'm getting here with the 10 of Swords in reverse. It's a lot of victim mentality with the 10 of Swords in reverse. So people are going to be out and about in public. They're going to stumble upon you and your person getting it on, and they're like, oh, my eyes. Is what I'm getting with these reversals out here. So you guys need a room, is what I'm hearing. What else you got? King of Pentacles out here in reverse. Somebody is not quick enough, is what I'm hearing with the King of Pentacles. My King of Pentacles is typically greedy, and he holds things to himself, and he hasn't bust his nut yet. Like, if you guys are going to do it out in public, it needs to be within 5 minutes, is what I'm saying with these 5 points. Okay? Because we got somebody that either needs to get it up or needs to, get it out. Okay, is what I'm getting. So what this reversal is, y'all need to get a room because you can afford one, or if you can't afford one, you need to go somewhere where it's very secluded, channel message. But what I'm getting here is y'all need to, it needs to be quick. It can't be long lasting. My King of Pentacles is patient, I give him that, but y'all don't have much time on your hands before you get caught. This is another reversal. So their secret sexual fantasy is doing it in public, and I see an audience, literally. I see an audience like I mentioned before. What else? We have the Four of Cups out here in reverse. All right, this is just for a couple people out there. Some of y'all have done it in public and y'all got pregnant from that experience out here. is what I'm getting. That's just for a couple of y'all, not all everybody. But the Four of Cups in reverse for me is being fully aware. You're probably fully aware of this energy because you've already done it in public. And they want to do it again in public because it's hot and steamy. But I see a pregnancy out here that could have been aborted, but I see a pregnancy out here. Okay? So you tell me. And with this big ass belly out here. But I feel like you're fully aware of this sexual fantasy out here. Because that's what my Four of Cups is, being fully aware instead of being closed off to a message in front of your face. What else we got? Chariot card. Your victory is in the car. Like, you need to be in the car. You can't be... Did you hear the horn? Did you hear the horn? Somebody's going to honk the horn while y'all are getting it on. Is what I'm getting. Like, I see y'all in the driver's seat getting it on, and the horn is being honked. Did y'all hear that? But we're talking about the chariot, and we're hearing all these honks. Y'all best bet is to do it in the car, not outside in the bushes or in a parking garage. In a parking garage or a mall or nothing like that. Don't go where people can, breeze right past you. You got to have some sort of decorum or some sort of blockage between the two, So your car is your best bet. What else we got? This is our first upright. Let me just mind you. This is our first upright card. So if you want victory and you want to get your rocks off, do it in the car. Five of Pentacles out here. That's all about suffering a loss. Oh, this is not a good upright to have because I feel like you guys will have other people suffer. I see this being a child and them looking up and like, what's going on over there? And then I see a parent over here like, come on, don't look over there. And they just being like, in an uproar is what I see here, and them suffering when it's really, they could just move about their way, but they kind of don't need to see adult activity, so I need you guys to be aware of that. Indecent exposure is what I see here with this child looking up. I see a peeping Tom out here. He's looking a little bit too long, and I see 5 minutes still out here, y'all. I also have the Four of Pentacles out here in reverse, upright. Four of Pentacles is all about control and holding on. He needs to bust that nut quickly. This is 18 plus, y'all, okay? It's 18 plus. But he's holding on to this nut when he needs to hurry up, is what I'm getting. With the Four of Pentacles out here. And these peeping Toms out here and people walking past in this frequent area. Okay, so your best bet is to do it in a car, is what I see here. Ending this reading with the Five of Pentacles out here again. Now I gotta count this up. I got the Ten of Pentacles out here upright. I see this might be an expense somehow, some way. I see a fine out here for somebody because they had to suffer. Like, I see the parents say, come here, don't look. You know how... I don't know if y'all hear this horn, but y'all know how when your parents used to be like, don't look at that TV when people were getting it on? This is what I see here. And he wants to look, but it's like, no, turn your head. And now you got somebody scarred for life. That's what I see here with this bandage. Like, no, I want to investigate. All right, I'm going to end it there. Let's get some closing remarks. Y'all are being too wild and reckless is what I'm getting with this Fool card out here. So be mindful of your maturity level, regardless of your age. And be mindful of the youth out here with the Fool card out here. They don't need to be learning what sex is because they've seen it with you. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? Let's talk about the Six of Wands, embarrassment. Six of Wands upright. It can go one of two ways. And I see lots of travel out here, which is why we have the Chariot out here. You will have victory. Both these cards are synonymous for victory with the Chariot card and the Six of Wands out here. So with that said is you will have victory inside a car. But if you are in a place where people can breeze past you or you have public attention, you might get arrested. You might be cursed the F out because of a parent and what they saw with their child. Let's talk about the Ten of Swords out here. Somebody wants to penetrate you or you want to penetrate someone else, but there's a victim out here. And we saw the victim. We saw the victim right here. It's another person that's not involved in your sexual endeavor. Okay? High Priestess out here in reverse. The High Priestess talks about secrets and shadows. You need to do it at night So, you know, you don't have kids outside during the daytime, is what I'm getting here. That's one message. But you need to keep things under wrap. Yeah, you want to get your freaky deaky on, but, you know, you got to keep it in secret if you want to do it out in public. Like, I know a lot of people do want to, you know, be a voyeur, you know, and it's just like, if you're going to do that, do it in the cut. Let's talk about the King of Pentacles out here in reverse. Queen of Swords out here in reverse. Now, what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords is she's a bit prickly. She's also a bit dry, is what I'm hearing, which is why he probably can't get hard or can't get his nut because there's not enough lubrication. That's what I'm getting. And I'm also hearing her say, come on, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And that's why he can't hurry up, because she's nagging. And there's a disconnect here. Whenever I have individuals in two different suites, there's a misunderstanding or there's a disconnect. So y'all can't get it up or you can't get it on because there's a disconnect. There's too much rushing, or there's too much pushing and prickly, or, you know, it's just not the right place or the right time. Let's talk about the Four of Cups out here in reverse, being fully aware. Seven of Coins in reverse, wasting all that time for nothing is what I'm getting, because the Seven of Pentacles is watching things grow and making it to the top and reaching your orgasm. Neither one of y'all reached your orgasm, is what I see here. And I still see pregnancy out here for somebody, because the Seven of Pentacles is watching things grow. We see this belly out here. And then we have this apple and this bush out here. So y'all familiar with this energy. Let's talk about this Chariot card out here upright. Six of Pentacles out here in reverse. Six of Pentacles talks about giving and receiving. And I feel like if you want to receive the dick, you better do it in the car, okay? You don't want this to be a third-party situation. Is also what I see here, because typically you see third parties in both these cards. Okay, so you just want to be a two-party situation. Okay. I don't know why Spirit is telling me a rooftop deck. That's just for somebody. Let's talk about the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's going to suffer a loss. Devil card. Seeing y'all get y'all freaky deaky on in this indecent exposure with the Devil card. The Devil is very lustful. The Devil likes to, you know, overindulge. It's like, why do it here when you got a home? Like, these people are outside when there's a building right here. You know, that's what I'm hearing. So be mindful of where you do it and how lustful you are with it. Because I also see rage and anger because other people had to witness it. Like, how dare you show my child your penis? You know, I see rage. Let's talk about the Five of Pentacles again. Two of Pentacles out here. They're saying you could go, my Two of Pentacles is going from one point to another. You out here when you got a building right here is what I'm hearing. I see anger. I see somebody flipping a switch with the Two of Pentacles out here. And I also have the Seven of Pentacles out here again. Seven of Pentacles is out here, y'all. It's a lot of wasted time is what I'll say with the Seven of Pentacles out here, upright and reversal. You just have to be mindful of where you go. And I don't encourage this activity, so don't think I am, because I see the consequence out here. I do. I promise you I see it out here. So I don't recommend you doing it out in public. If you do, make sure ain't nobody in the vicinity. Okay, I see a radius out here with a circle out here. Guys, that's been your message. Your person wants to get it on out in public. All right, so be mindful of who is watching. Peace, peace, peace. What's up, Sarnies? Welcome to your reading. Let's talk about your person's secret sexual fantasy. Whoever you have in your mind's eye, let's talk about it. I don't know why I'm doing this so hard. Yikes, that's a channel message. Yikes. Okay, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there with that. I don't know where that's going. I don't know if this is like, I don't know. I'm not going to go there. But Spirit wants me to go there. It's just like, get it through your thick head. Like they want to tell you what they want, or it's, I don't. Okay, I'm not going there. I'm not. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can you please start us off? Because I don't want to go there and be wrong. Oh my goodness, I don't think I was wrong with this, because this Ace of Wands is typically a penis. I see arousal out here, but I see punishment out here. I see they want to. I see somebody commanding attention with the Ace of Wands out here. Like they want your undivided attention with all this out here. And me saying get it through your thick head with this Ace of Wands out here. Now, I do see them aroused. That's what gets them up. I see lots of force out here. I see lots of commanding. Down, up, doggy, spread, all this with the Ace of Wands. This is 18 plus, by the way. If I mentioned that plenty of times in Pile 1. You might have came from Pile 1. That's what I see here. But I see lots of arousal from your person. And they want to tell you how they want it. And you better fucking listen. If you don't listen, this is going to become a paddle, is what I see here. Somebody wants to spank you with a wooden spoon or wooden paddle is also what I'm getting. This is kinky. This is hot. I like this energy, honestly, because y'all might need a safe word is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? Because if things get too intense, it can get like real like, whoa, calm down. So let's continue on. Star card, I'm seeing porn out here, but I'm also seeing you both ejaculating, both having climax. This is porn star out here with the star card. This is fantasy, literally. The star card is all about inspiration, hope, glitz, glamour, but it's one more. I said inspiration, hope. I said that, but it's another word that's on the tip of my tongue. Fantasy. This is literally fantasy. Like to have the star card and me talking about their secret sexual fantasy and the star cards out here, they want to do what they've seen in the pornos or in the movies out here. They want to be controlling. They want to tell you what to do and how to do it. Is what I'm getting here. And like I said before, I'm hearing you better listen. If you don't listen, they look forward to punishing you. They look forward to consequence. Maybe you look forward to the punishment too. Maybe you look forward to submitting. It's what I see here. I see you like being, submitting, and I see her on her knees like, I'm listening. You got my attention. Look at her. You got my attention. Let's continue on. This is getting a little hot and sweaty. 3 of Pentacles out here. Now, it's about to get a little messy. I feel like this could be an ex-colleague or somebody you work with, or somebody you used to work with, or you know from their job. You know where they work for sure. It's what I get here with the 3 of Pentacles out here. Now, what I'm getting with the 3 of Pentacles out here, they couldn't express themselves at their job with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't know how well you know this person, but I know you know them from their job and where they work. Now, let's continue on. They might have fantasies at their job about you, of what they want to do to you. That's a channel message. That's why we have work out here in reverse. They couldn't do it at work. You know them from work. They see you at their job or vice versa. And they think of themselves in their head, if I had my chance alone with so-and-so, we would do X, Y, and Z. And I also hear they don't want a third-party situation. They don't want mano y mano, just you and me. I don't want another person. I want your undivided attention. Channel message. Let's continue on. 10 of Pentacles out here in reverse. Now, 10 of Pentacles talks about toxic family out here. But what I'm getting is they learned this from somewhere. They learned this from their family. They grew up. I'm also seeing a divorce out here. Somebody has divorced parents that aren't together right now. That's what I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles out here in reverse. And they probably saw that with their own parents, or they just know that their parents are freaky and they want to explore that freakiness is what I'm getting out here. But I see their immediate family out here. So this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is just their family and where they learned this fantasy from. And I still see undivided attention out here. Even though there's a distance, I see a commanding type of energy out here. It's just like, yeah, you're far away, but I still have control over you. Let's continue on. King of Swords. We got somebody that's very vigilant and at attention. Because I saw the add attention with the Ace of Wands out here upright. And now I'm seeing the sword. I see Spirit is telling me to flick it, and it's as hard as a roll of quarters. That's really for somebody, because this sword and this wand is the same instrument, but it's the penis, is what I'm getting. And as hard as a roll of quarters, they fantasize about you a lot. Like the King of Swords is very methodical and thought-oriented, and I see lots of thinking and what they want to do, and lots of watching. And I also see lots of eye contact, to be honest with you. Let's continue on. 3 of Wands out here. Very importante. I got the 4 of Wands out here as well. The 3 of Wands are all about seizing an opportunity and going at it. I see 3 rounds, first of all. I see 3 rounds. You might have to take a break because it got so intense, channel message. But I also have the 4 of Wands. Spirit is telling me could be somebody very important to you or twin flame. I don't typically call out twin flame energy with the 4 of Wands. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But Spirit was like, this is twin flame. This is passion amongst passion. You both want each other. You both want to make each other climax or please each other with the 4 of Wands out here. But I see 3 rounds. What else we got? The Queen of Swords out here in reverse. Interesting. So, like I said before, I see a divorce from their immediate family because I see that right here. I see a disconnect right here. That's just their immediate family, but I still see your energy out here. And I haven't pinpointed it yet. Give me 1 second. Whew. My Ace of Wands in reverse is punishment. A newspaper about to graze a dog's nose, and you are the dog. He might even call you a bitch. You my bitch. That's my pussy, is what I'm hearing. 18 plus. You might feel like you might get a bit prickly because he's a little bit too into the character, is what I'm getting. It's like, whoa, you need to relax, and your guards might have to go up, and you might get a little bit prickly or thorny because he's just too much into it, but he got it from his parents, and you remind him of his mom or, a parent, I don't know. But he has a fantasy from his childhood that he wants to express. And he hasn't been able to express it, and he could be hung like a horse, is what I'm getting with this Knight of Pentacles out here. I don't know why I'm led to say that, but I don't see the horse. Oh, I do see the horse out here. Great Spirit, what's going on? But I see it out here because we started off this reading out here with his arousal. And it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman, too. I just see the passion out here. I should have said that first because now I got lesbians like, this is not my energy. Sorry, y'all. It can be. You just got to take what resonates. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And thank you. This is a hot reading. Let's talk about this Ace of Wands. Chariot card out here. When he gets the green light, you probably won't be able to pull him back. It's what I'm getting with the Chariot card out here. I'm hearing that Genuine song, Pony. If you want it, let's do it. Ride it, my pony. And I said I saw the horse out here. Let's talk about the Star card out here. 8 of Cups out here is all about coming back when it's in reverse. Okay, so he wants to revisit something, come back to his childhood, because he sees something in you that turns him on. But I also see multiple rounds where you have to walk away because he's just too intense. And you got to say, okay, can we get a break? Can we get a pause? Can I get a smoke break? Can I get a drink of water? Whatever you're into. But I see y'all having multiple rounds. And I see him coming back to his fantasy. Excuse me, and I'm burping again, and that's all about releasing. Multiple releases. Let's talk about this 3 of Pentacles out here. You know him from work. 2 of Cups. He can't act upon his fantasies at work with the 2 of Cups out here. Like, there's professionalism, and then there's, pleasure out here, and you can't mix the two, but you know this person from work. Let's talk about the Ten of Cups. His family is out here. Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, the Seven of Swords are all about ill intent and sneaking off. And what I see with the Seven of Swords out here is he wants to take what he saw with his family and he wants to be the man. You know, he wants to do what his daddy used to do. You know, he learned it from someone, so now he wants to take on the title, on the reins. That's what I see here. With the Seven of Cups the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's typically calling out and saying, hey, no thievery. So you might have to call him out and say, hey, you're being a bit too intense. You have to have a safe word, is what I'm getting here, because he will get overzealous. Let's talk about the Spirit is showing me the Six of Swords out here in reverse. You have to have a safe word with the Six of Swords in reverse because it could become really turbulent, and it's supposed to be an enjoyable situation. With the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords is all about going from a rough state to a calm state when it's upright, but when it's in reverse, it's a whirlwind. It's just too much turbulence. Let's talk about the King of Swords. I see eye contact. I got the Page of Swords out here. This is the same person. This is somebody that my pages are studiers. He probably saw his daddy laying it down, and he was like, damn, dad's really laying it down. I'm proud of him. And now he wants to be daddy. Now he wants to lay it down, and now he wants to fulfill his destiny. You know, he wants to really step up to the plate and say, you know what, this is where I came from. You know, let me show you how it's done. Channel message. Let's talk about the Three of Wands. 3 rounds. 10 of Pentacles out here. Now, I feel like you got somebody that's really into you. Somebody that's loyal is what I'm getting here. Because I had the 4 of Wands out here earlier. Now I got the 10 of Pentacles, and that's longevity. It's not about money. This energy is not about money. It's just about rounds and making a tally is what I'm getting here. And long-lasting energy. It might take him a long time to bust. And it's like, okay, go ahead and do your thing. Bury your bone. Let's talk about the Queen of Swords in reverse, being a bit prickly. 8 of Wands. This is your safe word right here. 8 of Wands is communication and travel. And you have to have a safe word and say, hey, all right, we got to wrap it up. We got to, tone it down. We got to settle things out. But be mindful of your vocabulary and how you say it is what I'll say with this duo here, because she can be really unruly and prickly, like I mentioned before. So just have a safe word and be kind and gentle and be like, hey, can we take a break? Just make sure you communicate is the least you can do. Guys, Spirit is showing me the 9 of Wands. I read the first card and the last card. He gonna wear your ass out. I don't know if you heard that. 9 of Wands are all about exhaustion and tired and going through a lot. He probably got a 9-inch or 8-inch is what I see here. I surely do see 8 to 9 inches. And that's going to wear you out with the 9 of Wands out here. You're going to be like, damn, are we there yet? Are we tired? I'm tired. But you've been enduring it. So once you get into it, I feel like you enjoy it. Channel message. But that's been your reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Very hot and steamy. I wore this shirt for a reason, I guess. Peace. I gotta take a sip of water off that. What's up, Cardamom C? We want to talk about your person's secret sexual fantasies. Let's talk about it. 18 plus, which I've been reminding Pile 1 and Pile 2. 18 plus, definitely. We want to know who your person, who you have in your mind's eye, secret sexual fantasy is. You guys have extra card. It might be a rough reading. It might be something that you didn't expect. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Grace Period, start us off, please. Pile 3. Their secret sexual fantasy with the 5 of Swords out here in reverse. I don't like this inner fucking G. Excuse my language. My 5 of Swords is ill intent, corruption. I'm hearing cheating other people. My 5 of Swords is playing innocent and mislabeling your enemy. I feel like your person wants to sleep with a friend of yours with this reversal out here. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. Your person is eyeing somebody that you know, but they don't want you to know with the 5 of Swords out here in reverse. They try to play innocent, like, well, it's nobody else out there for me, but they're eyeing your bestie. They're eyeing somebody out in the street that walks by. So their sexual fantasy is unrelated to you. And I'm sorry to break that out like that. This is not a good start to reading. I'm going to read the energy because that's what I see here. And I want you guys to be aware of it. I knew this was going to be a rough reading with extra cards out here, but I need you to know this energy. You probably already do. This is just confirmation for you to recognize who you're sleeping with the 5 of Swords in reverse. Like I said before, the 5 of Swords is mislabeling your enemy. You're out here shacking up with somebody that doesn't share the same energy as you. That's what I'll say. So let's continue on. Queen of Pentacles out here. Now, I have to read this upright and reversal. I feel like you are dedicated to this person. You hold it down. You're deeply rooted with this person. You're loyal is what I'm getting with the Queen of Coins out here. But you're shacking up with the karmic. This is my karmic card. Somebody that you have to learn a karmic lesson from. Somebody that takes shortcuts in life. Somebody that takes things that don't belong to them. With the 5 of Swords upright and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this karmic card, it's clear as day that you're dealing with somebody that wants more than their fair share. And that you have to learn to walk away from them if you know what a karmic is. Look up what a karmic is because I don't have time to really explain all the details of what a karmic relationship is and who a karmic is and how toxic they can be. But this ain't nothing but toxicity while you're out here being all loyal. While you're out here being all, locking it down, being a ride or die. Ain't enough ride or die in the world to be shacking up with somebody like this. You gotta know your worth, and I feel like you do know your worth. You just have to act upon it. Let's continue on. I don't wish this on you. What else you got? You gotta take control of the situation. My Wheel of Fortune is a 180. It can go one of two ways: good fortune or bad fortune. And I feel like this person, you have to walk away from this person in order for this person to really recognize your worth. With this Wheel of Fortune out here upright, you have to close up shop is what I'm hearing. You have to take things away with the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said before, you have to recognize you're the prize here. You're the prize. You see how both these individuals are holding things? You are the victor. You are holding the trophy. This person is entitled. They want more than their fair share, like I mentioned with the karmic. And you have to do something about it. You have to take your resources away. What else you got? Just because you guys have memories, just because you have years under your belt, doesn't mean you're being treated fairly. Doesn't mean you have to stick around. You are baking everything off of memories and fantasies and reminiscing is what I'm saying here with the 6 of Cups. Now, the 6 of Cups is all about familiar vibes, trustworthy vibes, and when the 6 of Cups is in reverse, you can't trust this person. Typically with the 6 of Cups, you see two individuals looking after one another. He's not really looking after you. He's thinking about himself is what I'm seeing here. Or she. This is a genderless reading. What else you got? 7 of Wands out here in reverse. You guys don't want to put up defenses. You don't want to put up boundaries. You want to, you want to have open, I hope you don't want to have an open relationship because nothing good ever comes from an open relationship. Let me just say that. I don't care how secure you are. I don't care because when you have an open relationship, all you're doing is inviting the devil into your relationship. You're inviting STDs in your relationship. You're inviting ideas of needing more and more and more into your relationship. So I do see openness. For some of you guys do have an open relationship, and I don't recommend that whatsoever. You need to be monogamous. And I know everyone's like, no, I'm poly. I'm poly till the day I die. And just like, okay, shack up with the devil if you want to. You'll learn your own way. But you need to hold this person accountable and become defensive and create boundaries. You deserve better. What else you got? I mean, it's right here, y'all. Like, this is the energy you're dealing with, somebody that's cheating and lying, and you have to do something about it. You have to say no more. What else you got? Hierophant in reverse. I'm still seeing open relationship because this ain't traditional. The Hierophant is known to be traditional, and I see a third-party situation right here. It's about to get messy out here. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Some of you guys, I don't know if y'all are married to this person. I just see that the marriage don't mean shit to this person. The time don't mean shit to this person. Excuse my language. But I need to shake y'all up so that y'all can do something and start building defenses. But the longevity doesn't mean nothing to them. They're going to continue doing them. What else you got? Temperance out here in reverse. I don't know if this is your energy or their energy, but the Temperance in reverse goes back and forth in their mind space. And I feel like they have somebody that they want to transfer to. Is what I see here with this transportation out here with these cups going back and forth. They know who satisfies them or who they want to be with, and it ain't you. I didn't want to say it like that, but that's what I heard. Okay? So you guys got to heal the situation. I feel like you guys do right by people, and you could be leaders, is what I see here with the Hierophant and the Temperance out here in reverse. And you have to build defenses. You have to know your worth. And until you know your worth, you're going to be in this turbulent state of putting your trust in the wrong person. Some of y'all need a divorce. That's what I see here with these reversals out here. Because this is all about defensiveness and boundaries, and this is all about a marriage and organizations. So some of y'all need a divorce from this person. And I'm not, telling you what to do. Hopefully you can tell yourself what to do. Ending this reading with the Four of Wands in reverse. This has not been a happy home for the past 4 years, 4 months, 4 days. I don't know what it is. Maybe all of the above is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing all of the above with D because I had A, B, C, and D. Like I said, 4 years, 4 months, and 4 days. And D, it was all of the above. So something just happened with you guys within the 4 days where y'all been arguing and bickering within the same household. Four of Wands is about celebrating within that household. Community, cleanliness. And I don't see cleanliness or community or happiness. Because you're living with your enemy, is what I see here. Five of Swords is your enemy in ill intent and corruption and doing things behind people's back. They do things behind your back. Probably in your bed or in your home. I hate to break it to you. Their sexual fantasies is with a person you probably know. Maybe you already do know. Because it's an open marriage. I don't know. I see a marriage out here. I got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles out here upright. Now, you can be a counterpart to this person if you want to. But you can also be a karmic along with them if you want to. But I don't want you guys to I'm gonna just leave it there. I don't want you guys to put your faith in this person. Grace, can I get closing remarks, please? Thank you. Let's talk about the Five of Swords out here in reverse. Acting innocent. King of Cups out here upright. I feel like with that King of Pentacles coming out here and this King of Cups out here, this is a whole nother individual out here that fulfills their heart desire, whether it's a woman or a man. That's what I'm getting. Take a resume. Let's continue on. Let's talk about the Queen of Coins out here. Look what wanted to come out in your reading again. The Five of Swords out here in reverse. It could go. You can become a karmic as well if you allow this behavior. Is what I'm getting with the two Five of Swords out here in reverse. They want you to share the energy, and just because the Queen of Coins is out here doesn't mean it can't be a man that wants to lock it down or a woman that wants to lock it down. You just have to recognize that you're being misused, and the wolf is in sheep's clothing. Maybe the wife is in sheep's clothing. Maybe the man is in sheep clothing. Whoever. There's a wolf out here, though. Let's take a look at this Wheel of Fortune. Sun card out here in reverse. What I'm getting with the Sun card in reverse is you have to do things in secret, and you have to watch people's character with the Sun card. You have to analyze who you say you love and see if they're using you and abusing you and just taking from you. You guys gotta analyze your worth, is what I'll say with this duo out here. Let's talk about the Six of Cups, not to be trusted. I see freedom out here. I feel like you reminiscing on the past and how long you've been together is what keeps you stuck. When in all actuality, you're dealing with a person that you can't trust and you need to be free from this situation. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands in reverse. Building defenses, but you don't want to. 10 of Coins out here. Now, this is more you don't want to with this barrier out here. And I also see money matters out here. That's a huge factor as in why you don't want to create boundaries with this person, because either they provide or you have a family. Don't know, don't care. But I know you're worth more, and it's not based off of money. Let's talk about this Temperance out here in reverse, going back and forth in their mind space. Ace of Cups out here. They know who they want to give their heart to. They know who makes them come. Is also what I'm seeing here with this Ace of Cups out here in reverse. But if they can get the best of both worlds, then why not, is what I'm getting here. You know, this Temperance has two cups in his hand. Why only have one, is what I'm getting. Why have one when I can have two? So take a resonance. If you want to be in a third-party situation within your own relationship, channel message, then that's on you. Let's talk about this third-party situation with this Hierophant in reverse. Ace of Rods out here upright. Now, they might have said it's only sex, it's only dick, it's only lust, but it's more than that, is what I'm getting here. I see a punishment out here with the Ace of Rods in reverse and the Hierophant out here. It could catch you off guard. It could abandon you for this other person and then leave you high and dry. And that could be the straw that broke the camel's back, is what I'm hearing, because I see a straw right here. But I don't want this to be a learning lesson that you could have avoided. Let's talk about the Four of Wands, somebody you live with or you're shacking up with. This is definitely somebody you live with or you're committed to, because the Hangman is a person that is stuck. He's in a seated position, and I feel like you've been in this position for a long time. And now it's time for you to break free, is what I'm getting with the Hangman in reverse. You've been unhappy in this household. You've been stressing out with the Hangman in reverse. He's all about stress. The Hangman is an enlightened being within a stressful situation that has to find peace. You have to find your worth. You've been in enough stress. You have to find your peace, know your worth, and get out of the situation. Guys, that's been your reading. I'm sorry it was so rough. I hope I wasn't a rough reader, but I want you to recognize your worth. And sometimes I have to be firm so you guys can stand up for yourself, because I saw with the Seven of Wands in reverse, you didn't want to stand up, and that's exactly what you need to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry. I'm wrapping my arms around you. I love you. It's better out there for you. Somebody that's going to adore you. Somebody that's going to cherish you. Peace. What's up, Cinnamon Stick? How you doing? I don't know why I'm whispering, getting all sultry. Welcome to your reading. I want to talk about your person's secret sexual fantasy, 18 plus reading. Yeah, let's get it in. Whoever you have in your mind's eye. Great Spirit, what is going on with their person? What's their secret sexual fantasy? We want to know. Start us off, please. No channel messages. Okay. I read uprights, reversals, like camera cards, and I take notice of the first card and the last card. Your person, you're probably committed to your person. You're probably married to this person because the Hierophant talks about marriage, organizations, looking after people. Your person wants a third-party situation. They want an extra person within their marriage is what I'm getting. I feel like with this reversal, you're not with the shits is what I'm hearing. Okay? I feel like they haven't really asked you, or maybe they have, because I see two options out here. Maybe they have asked you, maybe they haven't, but that's what they want. They want a third party. They want a menage a trois is what I'm hearing. And you're committed to this person. Now, I got this 5 out here, and I feel like it's going to cause conflict, regret, and sorrow out here. And I'm sorry, but let's see what else they want. 5 of Cups out here. Now, 5 of Cups is regret, sorrow, and we have another 5 out here. Now, I feel like this person acts like they love you, acts like they miss you, always inquires about you. It's what I'm getting with the 5 of Cups, because the 5 of Cups in reverse is missing and being fond. I feel like they're not happy within this commitment right now, and they want another option. They want another person is what I'm getting here. But they tell you they love you. They tell you they miss you. They check up on you all the time when they want another person. Or they could be flirting with another person, which is why they're checking up on you all the time. You know, they want to know where you're at so they can't get caught. Channel message. What else you got? Hermit card out here in reverse. This is abandonment. And this is not a good card to have in reverse. Because I feel like if they get what they're looking for, because the Hermit card explores his options or explores in general, if they get what they're looking for, they're going to abandon this marriage and leave you high and dry. I don't mean for this to be a negative reading or to break anybody's heart, but I want to share with you what I'm getting, honestly. They will abandon this marriage because they want another person or they want a third-party situation, okay? My Hermit card, ghost people, he abandons in reverse. This is another reversal. What else we got? We got the 2 of Swords out here in reverse. Now, I like to have the 2 of Swords in reverse because it tells me you're fully aware, your antennas are up, because the 2 of Swords is typically closed off energy. You might have came from pile 3 because I talked about the wolf. You might want to go to pile 3. You might also want to go to pile 2 is what I see here. Or you might have came from pile 2. But I see the wolf out here. So definitely go to pile 3 because I talked about the wolf wearing sheep's clothing. And I still see it wearing sheep's clothing. And we also had the Hierophant in reverse in pile 3. So definitely go to pile 3. What else you got? We have the Knight of Swords. I feel like y'all either came from pile 3 or you're going to go to pile 3 expeditiously. Because that's what the Knight of Swords is. He's on mission and he's quick with it. This is our first upright card. Y'all need to analyze and be on guard is what I see here with this Knight of Swords out here upright, because you're being taken advantage of, and I talked about that in pile 3. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like you don't want to recognize the music even though it resonates. The Ace of Swords gets on your nerves, and you don't want to recognize the truth with the Ace of Swords in reverse, but I feel like you recognize this energy. You recognize the wolf. So what are you going to do? What else you got? Lord, oh my goodness. I don't like having this 8 of Swords because I talked about the 8 of Swords in pile 3. Y'all were willing to stay stuck in this relationship because of the time frame. And that's just not enough for you to be in a relationship or to be around another person. You have to recognize they are trapping you. You have to recognize you're worth more than being in this turbulent situation. This is you right here. You know, you deserve better. This isn't a relationship. This is a one-sided relationship. They leave you out in the cold. I got the 9 of Swords out here upright. And it's telling me that this message is bringing you anxiety, and that is not my intention. Not my intention at all. My intention is for you to wake up and realize that you're worth better. And that you need to move past this situation or this state. Let's continue on. I got the Six of Swords. Spirit showing me the Six of Swords out here. That's all about going from a rough state to a calm state. You can find what you're looking for, but you have to leave it behind. Ending this reading with the Three of Pentacles out here in reverse. This talks about work. I see work out here. Maybe y'all work with your spouse, and that's what makes it hairy. You're mixing business with pleasure, and that was your first mistake. You employ somebody that you are married to, is what I'm getting here with the Three of Pentacles, and that's your mistake with these reversals out here. Somebody needs to be fired, you know? So I got a third-party situation, but you see how we have three individuals and we have three coins out here? I feel like you're left alone to work hard, and while they are trying to have menage a trois and open relationships. And I talked about the open relationship in pile 3. Let's get closing remarks, please, and thank you. 9 of Wands out here. I see more alone energy within your own relationship. Great Spirit. Okay. I don't know why this King of Cups wants to keep popping out. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? And thank you. Let's talk about this Hierophant in reverse. This broken marriage is what I'm hearing. Judgment card out here upright. I feel like I delivered a message. My judgment card is a messenger, a wake-up call, a text, you know, an alarm clock. So you need to do something. You need to be responsive from this message that I've delivered from you. You need to wake up and smell the coffee. And I'm not better than nobody. And I know your situation is not as easy as this reading is for me to read, because it's not easy for me to read, but I feel like you feel like it's easy for me to read. But your situation can be easier to get out of, but you have to, you know, figure out a plan. You have to recognize real, first and foremost, with the Judgment card out here. You have to see things clearly. Let's talk about the Five of Cups out here in reverse. 7 of Swords out here. While they saying they miss you, they're sneaking off trying to, you know, do whatever it is that they do behind your back, saying, oh yeah, how you doing, where you at, how long, when you're going to be home, so they can do whatever they want to do. Okay? I feel like you can catch them, because the 7 of Swords in reverse is catching a thief, and it'll bring you regret, and it'll bring them regret. But hey, if that's what needs to happen, then that's what needs to happen. I feel like it'll break your heart, though. Why take it to that level when you know the energy? Let's talk about this Hermit card in reverse. Abandoning the relationship is what I'm hearing. They're waiting for the perfect opportunity is what I'm hearing. The 3 of Wands is seizing opportunities. The 2 of Wands is planning. The 3 of Wands is seizing opportunities. So I need you guys to recognize what's going on. This has been a missed opportunity for you guys to walk away from for a long time, past 3 years, or go to pile 3, because I talked about that in pile 3. Let's talk about the 2 of Swords. You are familiar with this energy. Queen of Cups out here upright. This could be the mother of your child, or you could have mother issues is what I'm hearing, or your mother could be the same way as this person, which is why this energy is familiar to you, and you're like, since it's familiar, I should keep it, right? Wrong. If that was familiar energy and was toxic then, it's just as toxic now. Maybe you don't recognize it as toxic. Let's talk about this Knight of Swords out here. 4 of Swords out here. Once you get on the ball and you get moving, you will find peace. But I also have the 5 of Swords out here. You have to recognize who you're sleeping with the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is corruption, ill intent, lying, deceiving. And I feel like they've been deceiving on who they're sleeping with. Their secret sexual fantasies is another person, or exiting a relationship. Let's talk about this 8 of Swords. You guys are stuck right now. Hangman in reverse. Literally, when you can get out of the situation is what I'm getting with the Hangman in reverse. You've been stuck long enough is what I'm seeing here. So free yourself. Be enlightened individual that you are. Recognize real and get out. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to be stressed out. It's optional. Let's talk about the 3 of Pentacles out here. Working with your spouse. Death card in reverse. I see sickness and I see ailments. They could say, oh, I'm not doing too well and I need this, or I need to be with you, but you need to end it. The Death card is all about endings and transformations. So what if they contribute or do X, Y, and Z? It's toxic. The Death card is also toxic. Toxicity and negativity. So be mindful of the energy that you keep and the company that you keep and why you keep it. Guys, I want to wrap my arms around you like I want to wrap my arms around pile 3. I don't mean for this to be rough. I don't mean for this to be harmful. I'm just going to share from you what Spirit is delivering me so you guys can have healing. That's what it's all about. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace, peace, peace. Wishing you love and light.